All right, so this video is going to show you how to graph a solution set on a number line using Paint, and then insert it as your answer to a free response on a practice or quiz. The first time you'll be asked to do this will be for Lesson 11, Practice 2, question number 2, where it says graph the solution to the following inequality. I'm not going to do this inequality, I'm going to do a different one, but I'm just going to show you that when you get to a free response, you see this kind of box here. And technically you can like type in the box, but we're going to go and graph our solution using Paint and then insert that image here. So I'm actually going to provide you with a PowerPoint document called Number Lines. It's when you open that up, you will see several different number lines. If you have some number lines saved on your desktop, or if you want to find some number lines, you can Google number lines. There's actually a generator that can generate number lines, and you can copy those pictures. But the idea is to get a picture of a number line. In this case, I'm going to pick the first one, and I'm just going to go up here and hit copy. A lot of times I actually hit Control V, but up in PowerPoint there is this copy icon. So copy it. So now it's copied. And then you're going to open up Paint. So if you don't have it as one of your items, just go down into the Windows search and type Paint and open Paint. Once you open it, you can hit paste. So another way to get, your number line in Paint, if you have a number line, you hit File, Open. There we go. And I'm going to go to my desktop, my computer, and I have a number line here. So that's another thing you can do. So that you have a number line here, or you insert it from a file, or you pasted it from PowerPoint. All right, so now you have a number line. The third choice would be to draw a number line, and I'll show you that in a little bit, but let's just use this number line and graph our solution. So over here, you'll see shapes, and you want to pick the circle. Now, different than PowerPoint, when you actually draw the circle here, it's automatically defaulted to opened and not filled. And since we're going to do x is less than or equal to -4, let me write that real quick. We're going to do x is less than or equal to -4. So that's what we're going to graph. So we need our point to be solid. So let's see if I can. I think I have to erase it. Okay, so I'm going to pick my point it at the -4. And then there's this button that says fill. So you want to click down on the drop down and hit solid color. And so the color right now of the outline is color 1. You can change that if you want. But color 2 is the fill. So click on color 2 and then pick the fill. So that's how you do a fill line, a filled or closed point. Okay. And again, just for purposes, we are graphing x is less than or equal to -4. So now we need an arrow. Well, in Paint, they don't have an arrow, but they have a line tool. So just use the line tool, and we're going to go to the left here. Make sure you put a arrow at the end. Okay. So now we actually have our graph, our solution. So in Paint, you're going to hit File, Save As, and make sure that you put it on your desktop in your continuing algebra, and that you create a name that's going to make sense for you. So let's call this Lesson 11, Practice 2, Question 2, Graph. Okay. Just make sure it's something that means something to you, so that when you go to insert this picture into your written response, you know what graph or what picture to pick. And we'll hit save. Now I'm not going to save the new one, but I just wanted to show you that if you wanted to draw it, you could draw a number line using the line tool. I'm not really good at this, okay? But if you wanted to draw it, you can try drawing it. The only thing that I ask is that you do at least use the pen tool to draw the numbers. If I'm going to do, I need -4 on my number line because I'm going to graph less than or equal to -4. I'm asking that you put at least 3 numbers. So the -4 that you need, and then one to the left, right, and one to the left. If you want to put more, that's fine, but you have to have at least one number to the right and one number to the left. I need to know that you understand the number line and where those numbers fall. Once you have your number line, we'll do the same thing. You'll collect your point, your fillet, solid color, and then you'll draw your arrow. I'm not going to save this one, but I'm just showing you that you can draw your own number line. Okay, but make sure that you have at least 3 numbers, the number where you're plotting your point, and then at least one number to the left and one number to the right. Now in Paint, you're going to have to save this, right? So you'll save it like I did last one, and then you're going to go back to your practice or quiz, and you're going to click on this picture camera here, and it's a couple of steps here. So it says add a file. Where are you adding it from? You're going to add it from your computer. You're going to upload it right from your computer into your written response. Okay, again, go to desktop, continuing algebra, and then pick the picture. I think this is the one we just created in Paint. Hit open, leave everything as it is. You'll see that the file was added up here. That's your file name. Hit add. You don't need to do an alternative text, just hit this image is decorative. Hit OK, and there it is. Your graph of your solution is in the box. And so finish taking the practice or the quiz and hit submit. If there's more than one free response and more than one graph that you have to graph, go out, graph it, save it, and insert it. I'm trying to stop the